Hello and welcome back. I'm Joseph Hoffman. Today we're going to learn how to play the left-hand part for Morning Salute. Let's come to the piano to get started. Before we try playing the left-hand part on the piano, let's actually check out the sheet music. Can you tell me the name of the first interval in this first two-note chord the left hand plays? What interval is that? If you said a third, you're correct. The left hand begins by playing a third on G and B. And then what interval do you see here? Remember, an interval is the measure of the distance between two notes. And in this case, we have a fifth. So we start with a third, we go to a fifth, then back to a third, to a fifth, to a third. Now, let's try playing that on the piano. Okay, can you tell me the letter names of the first two notes that the left hand plays as this chord? If you said G and B, you're correct. And can you point to those two notes on the piano? Remember, here's middle C, so these notes will be just right below middle C. If you're pointing here and here, you're correct. Now, if you look carefully at the sheet music, it says to use a finger 1 and 3 on these two notes. So here's my left hand finger 1, here's my left hand finger 3, and so I've got those two fingers positioned on G and B, and I'm ready to go. Now, how many beats would we hold a dotted quarter note? If you said 3, you're correct. So we're going to hold this first chord 3 beats. 1, 2, 3, and then our next chord is a D and an A. We already said that that was a fifth, so we go from this third here, and then we see the top note steps down, but this bottom note goes down a fourth or a fifth from this A, and we're using fingers 2 and 5 for that, so our thumb can stay here. So our finger 5 has to stretch down a little bit. We can kind of shift our hand to help reach down. So I kind of turn my hand a little bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 beats on each of those. So can you try this with me? Try this chord, and now try this chord. And these two notes at least make a part of the one chord. You can see we just leave out that D, but we could call this kind of a partial one chord, or just call it the one chord, and then you'll see that this is a partial 5 chord. If we went up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'd see that the 5 chord in G major is a D chord. We're just leaving out the F sharp. So we really have a 1 chord, 5 chord, 1 chord, 5 chord. It's another way to do the 1 and the 5 chord. 3 beats on each one. So try that with me, and let's count the beat out loud. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You'll see because of that 8th rest on beat 3, we need to lift up. So we get silence on the rest, then another measure of rest, 1, 2, 3, then a quarter rest, which because of the 8 on the bottom of our time signature, that tells us a quarter rest will get 2 beats. So we'll have 1, 2, and then 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, let's practice those last 2 measures of line 1. Count the beat with me. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Try it one more time. Count the beat with me. Go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Now let's try the whole line without stopping and count the beat out loud. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. Then that repeats. Let's skip the repeat now and take a look at line 2. Now, on line 2 of the sheet music, you'll notice that the left hand is doing this same rhythm we saw before in the right hand. Remember how the right hand went 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3. Well, now the left hand kind of takes over that melody line. We have 1, 2, 3, tie, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hold, 2, 3. Now, if you keep scanning, do you notice anything different? Aha. Here's something we might not have seen before. Here we actually have a clef change in the middle of a staff. We knew that we were in bass clef before, but sometimes in the middle of a staff you can switch clefs, and that means we need some notes that are in a different area or range of the piano. The notes are going to go so high that it's easier to draw it in the treble staff. So we changed to treble staff, so now our left hand's going to move up to the treble area of the piano for these three notes, which are, if you think treble staff, what would this be? Just imagine you're reading in the treble clef, and you see that's a D, then F, or because of our key signature F sharp, A. And then it changes back to bass clef, and it kind of warns us about that here because there's no notes left, but that's to warn us that when we're back on line 3, we're back to bass clef. Let's try playing this line on the piano. Okay, can you tell me the letter name of the first note the left hand plays on line 2? If you said D, you're correct. And what finger will play D? The sheet music tells us finger 5 will play D. So I've placed my finger 5 on D, and I know we need an F sharp because of our key signature, so I already have my finger 3 on that F sharp. So this will look just like it is a D major pentascale. Now, I'm going to ask you to press pause and see if you can figure out the first 5 measures of line 2, left hand alone, just by reading the notes on your own. Watch for the steps, the skips, the repeats. Don't forget to hold the tie. Press pause to try that on your own, then press play, and I'll show you how to play it. Okay, line 2 should sound like this for the left hand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then some rest. Great, will you try that with me? Let's try it together and count the beat. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now let's keep going, and you'll see that we shift to treble clef. You can kind of think of middle C as the border between the two kingdoms of bass clef down here and the kingdom of treble clef up here. So because we see that treble clef symbol, we're going to have to shift our left hand up into treble clef land. We start on that D, just a step above middle C. So we've just kind of barely gone up across the border into treble clef land. And so now we've got D, F sharp, A. We were playing D, F sharp, A down here in the bass clef, right? But now we're up here in treble clef playing D, F sharp, A, and then rest, 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 and then back to bass clef for line 3. So now that we've gone through the whole left hand part, I'd like you to press pause and practice through the entire piece, left hand only, while counting the beat out loud, and then press play and we'll try it together. Okay, I'm going to play it hands together, but I'd like you, if this is just your first time going through the lesson, just use the left hand alone. Count the beat out loud with me. I'll play both hands so you can hear how it's going to sound, hands together. We're going to do the repeats and try and follow the dynamics. Remember on line 2, it kicks up to mezzo forte, so we're going to make it a little bit louder on line 2. Okay, I'll count 3 beats to get us ready, and then we start. You should have fingers 1 and 3 on G and B. Here's our 3 beats to begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Repeat, and it's piano this time. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, bass clef. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Repeat to line 2. Treble clef. 1, 2, 3. Now, as you start putting this piece hands together, I want to challenge you to really use your imagination as you play. Try and picture in your mind either a sunrise over a beautiful lake, or maybe you're in a forest and you're hearing some birds start to sing. Create that picture in your mind, and as you play, let the music support and tell that story. In addition to using your imagination, one thing that will help with this piece is to remember which hand is playing the melody. For example, the chords aren't really that important. Well, they're important to support the melody, but the melody is the main thing we want to hear. So see if you can make the chords a little bit softer while we make the melody a little bit louder. That's a lot prettier than this. See, the chords kind of overpower the melody if you play it like that. And then on line 2, who has the melody? You'll see the left hand has the melody now, so try to play the left hand louder and try to play those chords in the right hand very softly. Doesn't that sound a lot better than... Those chords really aren't that pretty if they're played loudly. They're just to add a little bit of flavor. Good. Now, remember, you can use the metronome, start it slow to help get this hands together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe at about 100 beats per minute. And then as you get better at it, gradually increase the speed until you're playing at about this tempo. Well, you've done it again. You've learned another piece. And now it's time to practice and polish this piece to perfection. How's that for alliteration? So happy practicing and see you next time. Playing piano in purple pajamas probably prevents pelicans, penguins, and porcupines from preferring your performances. Ha! How is that for alliteration, Mr. Hoffman? Scuba sometimes says silly sentences seemingly to seek snickers and snorts from students. Snorts?